Nope. Nope, I don't hear you. Yeah, it might possibly be the headphones that the audio is not.
Hmm.
Mm. Oh, okay. Nope, now I hear you.
Now you hear me?
Yes. All right, we're good to
Good,
go.
good, good. Don't you just love technology? So I am Kristina Holzweiss. I'm an ed tech librarian on Long Island, New York. Certified English teacher, certified school librarian, and I have the pleasure of living on Long Island, which is the same place where Bunsey has its headquarters. So I'm really excited about that. When I found out about Bunsey, that it was an ed tech tool, and I really loved it. And then it was a local tool. I was amazed because usually things like that are, in California on the West Coast or in New York City, but we're homegrown, so that's great. So, so I've been using Bunsey for quite some time. I'm a Bunsey ambassador, but I really like using it for personalized things. And Bunsey has gotten me out of many jams this year. Um, with personalized birthday cards, I'll be honest with you, especially when you don't have a stamp on you and you don't have a card, and especially in this time of the pandemic, sending a Bunsey birthday card has really helped me out at the last minute. So I want to give a shout out. So today I'm going to show you how to make personalized cards, but also projects with your students and things like that. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to show you my Bunsey. So I'm going to share my screen. And you should see my Bunsey. Yeah. If you could just say yay or nay, because
Yes,
I see
we're
nothing.
yep,
Good.
we can see you.
I see nothing. And, usually when I'm teaching, it's like thumbs up, thumbs down. I have no idea right now. So if you could just, if you have any questions while I'm sharing some ideas, just put them right in the chat. And feel free, Gabby, to interrupt me during it because it might be something that's timely and I could show them right at that point. So don't even wait to the end. So I know you've seen the snow globe, the Trapped in a Snow Globe, and I know that this is one of the easiest ways to personalize a Bunsey is just by um, putting in a photo of yourself or your kids. These are my kids. And I just use the Bunsey template. And actually, I'm going to go into edit mode. So I'm going to show you these little pieces as they come up. And so this is the edit mode. And I'm just going to click this one right here. So I love seeing, this is what I really love about Bunsey, that you could see the pieces. It's so much easier than PowerPoint or Google Slides because you can actually see the different layers and choose each one. So here are the different layers. So we have our text, we have the Bunsey template of the snow globe. Then we had a little bit of snow that I put there, and then the actual photo of my kids, and I layered them. So that is one of the easiest ways to personalize a Bunsey and to bring yourself into your story. If you're doing a story, if you're giving a card, if you have a project presentation, is just to drop in a photo. But I'm going to show you some other ways that you could really immerse yourself. That by you're going to use some other tools besides Bunsey. You're going to smash them together and come out with some really great results. So the next slide is this slide. So I know the Bitmoji craze, the Google Classrooms, the choice boards. It's so easy. Just grab a Bitmoji and just put it right into the slide. A very easy way of immersing yourself into your Bunsey. So this Bunsey is actually something I used for a Nearpod. I created a Nearpod about architecture, and I had a summer camp, a virtual summer camp with kids all over the United States, and I taught them through Nearpod. And so I used this Bunsey as one of the prompts, and I just used the Bitmoji. If you don't have a Bitmoji app, you could just use any kind of avatar app, or even maybe draw a picture of yourself. But again, one of the easiest ways to immerse yourself and your kids to immerse themselves into any project is by using their Bitmoji. But there are others. So in this one, And this one, this is my Bunsy Bitmoji, my Bunsy sticker that they created for me years ago. Why not take your Bitmoji or your image and put it into a real picture? Instead of creating this virtual classroom, why don't you take an actual picture of your classroom and put it in there? So that's another idea, is not just to take the Bitmojis and use them in a virtual world, the Bitmojis in the real world. So you can crisscross, crossover realities. And another way to personalize is right here, these GIFs. GIFs are amazing because they are actually images, and they're a series of images, and they upload as images. So wherever you could put an image, you could put in a GIF. So I'm going to show you later on how I made these GIFs. I made this one, and then I just changed the speed on this one, and this one I used a different GIF maker. So again, using GIFs that you can find GIFs and you could put them in, but you could also create your own GIFs to put in. Gabby, are there any questions as I'm talking, or we're all good?
You're good. I think yeah, I think we're all good. I'll go ahead. I'll interrupt you if I need to.
Okay. So again, using your Bitmoji in a virtual world, your Bitmoji in the real world. But how about we reverse it? How about we use ourselves, our own images, in the virtual world? So here is it in reverse. So here is me. And in this one, I just took some, comic images. And then what I did was I took my face, I took my head, and I used another tool to remove my body, and I put on another body, and I even gave myself long blonde hair. So again, you can put yourself into a virtual world. So there is no end to the possibilities. And again, you could even put your head on other people. It's a really great way to lose some weight very quickly. And then I'm going to show you actually another tool. There are a lot of font and text generators online, and this one is called Flaming Text, and that's where I created this little read sign. So Bunsy has so many stickers, so many fonts, but if you want more, and who doesn't want more choice, you can go out and you can create your own stickers and your own words using fonts online and import those as images. Now, just to let you know, the immersive reader feature that reads the Bunsy text will not read these because they are images. They are not text per se. They are images. So that's another way that you can personalize your Bunsies. And then it was Father's Day last year, and I needed a card for my husband. So Bunsy to the rescue. Like I said, Bunsy has got me out of so many messes this year with holiday cards and birthday cards and last minute things. And it doesn't look like it's last minute because, I have my kids record, messages to people. And it's a really great way to connect with people remotely. A card is great, but when you can get your kids in the card or record a video inside of a Bunsy or even a soundbite, that is a lot. So again, all I did was upload a picture of Darth Vader, put in some text for Father's Day, and then took my kids outside in their Star Wars garb, and then used a tool and removed the background and put them right into this Bunsy and sent that off to my husband for Father's Day. And then this one, it was my husband's 50th birthday last year. And again, I had to make the perfect card for him. So he loves Broncos. So I put him right in the Bronco. I took the picture of our kids from Christmas, put me in there too, and sent that to him. I was able to, he was working on his birthday. I was able to text him the birthday card and actually put it on Facebook so everyone could see. So again, here are the pieces. I was able to import the picture. And then put in the Bunsy stickers right here, the numbers and the word. And then, as you can see, I took my kids and my husband and I put us in there. This one was simple enough because all I had to do was put it into something else and crop it just like this one. It's not just a head on its own. It's not just a body. I cropped it at the chest right here, but I could show you how to remove the full background. So that's another way you can personalize a card. And then this one. So now we're going to get into curriculum. How can you use these really fun ideas in your classroom? So this was one of my students, and they had to pretend that they were someone from a royal person in history. And so I'm going to actually press preview because this is really powerful. I'm going to go here. I'll go through again. You'll see this. And then you'll actually get to hear his voice. Now I'm in Zoom right now, and I don't know if I gave it the sound. Did you hear the sound on that, Gabby?
We couldn't hear it. I wasn't sure if if it might be a headphone thing or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop showing for a second, and then I'm going to share screen again. And this time I'm going to make sure. Oh, it's not giving me the option to put a sound to choose sound on here.
If you're if it's taking the sound from, because you have a headset with a microphone, I think it's using that one, so it's not going to use your speakers. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? So you know what? Let me try this again. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go to the button. See, you could see that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take off my headphones to see if you could hear the sound, because I really want you to hear it. Can you hear that?
I don't hear anything. It might be if your headphones are still connected. It might be taking sound from there only.
Yeah, the headphones aren't connected anymore.
Oh, okay.
Usually in Zoom, it gives me an option to choose sound from my computer as I'm sharing the screen, but
okay, yeah,
I don't have that option.
Okay, I understand.
Let me go back here and let me see if I could try it one more time. Again, usually they say I don't have as many options as I would. I'm going to go to share screen again. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me go to, it doesn't matter what I'm choosing here. It just won't let me. Let me choose the sound. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but
okay.
If you're playing anything.
Okay. I'm going to have to show this later. I'll show it. I'll share it in the link. Share it with when we post it, because the sound is really powerful. But take my word for it. Let me go back to share screen, and I'll go there again. All right. I'll try one more time.
I don't hear audio.
Okay. All right. So I will share the link, and you can put it with the recording. But again, in this one, the student recorded his voice. He read the text, and what we did was we took a photo. He took a photo, and then he used a tool where he took his face and he put it on top of this king, and then he even put in a beard. He found a beard somewhere and he put that in too. So there might not be a green screen incorporated into Buncee, but there are other ways that you can get green screen like activities and experiences. Here's another one. So in this one, the students had to write a story about the hero's journey. And so in this one, they had to put the setting, they wrote the story, and instead of just putting themselves in there, again, this is her face, but that's not her body. We took her face, well, she took her face, she put the body, and she put it on the top of that, and then she found some celebrities and put them in as well. So she's using digital tools to immerse herself in the stories. And I feel like when students put themselves into the stories, it's just such more of an empowering experience for them, and they really have more of a vested interest into having and so doing the work. Too bad you can't hear the sound on this. These are actual, they retold
in Russian, the story of Little Red Riding Hood. So these are their voices. Again, immersive reader will read, but they actually use the Russian keyboard letters on the computer. It is a Russian class in my school, and then they put themselves in as the characters for Little Red Riding Hood, and they speak back and forth. So what are some of the tools? Some of the tools that you saw me use in these slides of Buncee are Bitmoji. Again, you saw the little Bitmoji character. Remove.bg, which removes the background from images. It doesn't matter what the background is, as long as there's a little bit that the computer can send some depth. Unscreen is like remove.bg, except for instead of removing background from an image, it removes background from a video. It will do short GIFs for free. Longer videos you have to pay for. Lunapic is a wonderful tool for also removing background, but a lot more than that. Canva, great for graphic design, and you can pull in other things there. The flaming text is where I found ways to create words like this. EasyGIF and Giphy is where you can make GIFs, and Giphy you can find GIFs. I just want to put it out there that just like Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. So in the tools that I'm showing you, you need to decide whether they are appropriate for your students to use, or appropriate for you to use, or appropriate for both of you to use. So it really depends on the age of your students, the filters that you have at school, the privacy, but I'm just want to put it out there that you can create some really great personalized Buncee with these tools, but with your own students, just know with great power comes great responsibility. So I'm going to go into edit, and I'm going to go to my very last slide here, where we're going to play. So this was a little slide that I created with Buncee. Again, Buncee has so many templates and so many like little classrooms and great backgrounds and scenery that you really don't have to do much to get started. These pieces are there. Some of them I added, some were already there and I just modified. And I'm going to just show you how we're going to do that. So up here, we have the little Bitmoji extension. So I can just go in there and I can just right click, save the image, and I could put it in my folder, right? And then I can just go in there, plus, press upload, and then drag that over, and then put it right in. So this one is really great, right? It has no background behind it. It's a transparent background. I can remove these things right here. I'll remove that one, and then I'll put me in there, right there. So wonderful, no background, but sometimes you do have background issues where there is a white square around it. So I'm going to show you how to use remove background. This is such an awesome tool. So you don't need to log in. All you have to do is upload an image or drop in a file and then remove the background. I'm just going to give you an example right here. They have this example. Again, look, gone. Original, remove background. I did nothing except press one button. Let me show you how to do that again. I'll go to remove.bg. Again, I'll upload an image. This time, maybe I'll upload my friend Lynn. Go right in there, and it's gone, completely gone. I can edit by going in here. I can blur these things out. I do whatever I like. I can also put background right here. I don't need to wait. I could put background right here, or I could just have no background, or I could have a color. Right now, I'm not going to put anything. Also, I just want to show you one more thing. Let's say I was going to use my friend Lynn and just use her head and put her on another body. I can press the erase button, decide my brush size, and actually just remove everything from Lynn that I don't want and just keep her head there. And I can just go like this and like that. And there we go. Now, if I did go to restore, it would restore everything that I went. So even the background would be restored if I press restore. And I'm going to download Lynn's head right there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to that slide, and I'm going to add, I'm going to go up to plus, and I'm going to press upload, and I'm going to drag Lynn's head and put it right into my Buncee, and I'm going to put her head on my body. So that is how you would do it. You would just take little pieces and put one on top of the other. Use remove background to do whatever you need to do with your photos before you bring it in. Now, you can't remove background from Bitmojis because they are, it won't notice the depth. It will work with regular photos. So that's Lynn right there. So I can also go here, and this is where I had the different text. Now, just know, again, you have ads over here. I have not seen anything that is offensive or inappropriate, but again, know that you have ads. So I'm going to write welcome right here. I'm going to press get started, and then you can find a logo for anything that you want right here. You could also change these. So if I go here, I'll keep on going, and you can see all the different kinds of logos. So I'm going to choose, which one will I choose? I'll choose this one. It looks a little bit like Google. Now, they already, again, see, ads. Just want to let you know, ads. Again, you could choose all of these backgrounds if you want, or I can go in here and edit the logo. I could put in my word. I can change the outline size, the brightness. I could change the font size. I could change the shadow. I could put an image in the background. But very, very important, I want to make this transparent. Make sure you have a transparent background. You should have the little the little gray and white squares. Then press next. I know it says premium, but don't worry. I know it says logo, but don't worry. Just press download. You don't have to buy the logo. Just press download. It's free for personal and academic use. For commercial, you would need to buy it, but this is personal and academic. I go back to my Buncee. I press plus. I'm going to press upload. And I'm going to grab that text and bring it right in there. And then I will upload the text. So there you go. That's how you can create a Buncee with some really, really cool font. So what are some of the other tools here? Well, I had here GIF, Lunapic, Bitmoji I showed you. I'm going to actually show you easygif.com. That was the one that I used for this one right here. This one, this slide, these were made by EasyGif, either side, and this one was uploaded to Giphy. So let me go to EasyGif. Let me go back to my slide over here. Okay, and when I go here, I'm going to go to EasyGif. Now, it's not a very pretty site, but it does so much. I could change, again, ads. Just make sure they're appropriate, using appropriate sites for your kids. I can upload a video and make it a GIF. I can resize the GIF. I could make a GIF. I could rotate, crop, add effects, so many things I could do with it. So let me go to GIF Maker. And let me go to choose files. And I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to choose critical thinking. I have 3 critical thinkings. I have to press them. You need to choose them all at once. You can't choose one from one file and then one from another file. You need to click all 3 at once. All I have to do is press upload and make a GIF. And it's going to upload any day now. Okay, it says uploading, good. I'm just going to go like this. All right, and it should load. Okay, let me see. I chose my GIFs. I chose my images. Again, I have critical thinking, one more critical thinking. Let's try again. Upload. And it's waiting to upload. Okay, I don't know why it's taking so long, but again, you can use any one of these. HEIC is using, if you have an iPhone, sometimes we have problems with the HEIC, but it'll take any of these. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to go to video to GIF and see if this will work. I'll go to File, and I will go to this one right here, which was some kids in our school, and then press upload. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to show you Giphy. For some reason, I don't know what's up with my internet today. So I'm going to actually open up another tab and then go to Giphy and see if I can show you that one. So Giphy is usually where you go to find GIFs. So if I were going to go here and I would say smile, right? I find GIFs. Now again, you want to make sure that your kids are old enough to use this, okay? I would stick with Easy GIF to make GIFs, but this is for you if you want to make a really cool presentation. I have the smile, right? And I could just save it. It's saving an image, it's not a video. And the default is Giphy, G-I-P-H-Y. Press save. And then when I go into Bunsey again, all I do is press plus, upload, and then take that and upload it and press upload. And now it's in there too. So you can put in ready-made ones. This one has that white background, right? So let's test out unscreen. Let's see if it will work with this one. So we go to unscreen. I'm going to remove the background using unscreen. So I'm going to upload a clip, and I have, I just want to bring this one over here. There we go. Hold on one second. Let me upload again. Let me see where I put this one. Sometimes you have to find things, right? I'm just going to go into here, Giphy. There we go. Giphy. All right. And take out the background of this one. Now it's preparing the upload. You're going to see the same thing happen just like it did with remove.bg with the image. Unscreen will take the background away from a GIF. I'm going to press download, GIF, then save that. Now go back to my Bunsey, and you're going to see the difference. This will not have a background. I'll go here, I'll press upload, and then this one says unscreen in the title. And then upload that one. And so much better. It does not have the white background anymore. So again, if you have a GIF that has a solid background, actually it probably would work with any background. Put it into unscreen and it will do that. For a longer video, it would charge you. But for this, have fun with your GIFs. Put them right in there and just take away the background. I'm going to see if that file, no, it's still uploading, so it must not be working for me today. So I'm going to go back to Giphy. You can make your own Giphy account. So in my Giphy, I could put in my own, right? These are all little GIFs that I made. This is what I made. You can also upload your own GIFs and add these things. So again, this was just the image that I put up here, and then it had the little GIFs right there. So I could press create, and I'm going to create a GIF. I'm going to put in, I'm just going to put it in critical thinking, right? And then we have stickers. So I could put in stickers. I'm going to say party, and then put in some little stickers right there. That's my little critical thinking with a little bird there. And then I'm going to upload it. And then I will upload it to Giphy, and then I will be able to download it as my own. So again, you can put a Giphy up there. You can put a GIF up there, and you can snazz it up some more, or you could find something, or you could even put an image up there and make it into a GIF. Go back to Bunsy, press plus. I'm going to press upload, and now I have. Oh, I guess it's not accepting. Oh, I must have saved it wrong. I'll go here. Sorry. Save as. Well, for some reason, it's not saving as a GIF. That's interesting. Save as. Stickers used. Let me save this image as. Will let me do that? No, it's still not doing that. Okay. Let me see if I have any here that I could show you that I've made, and then I could download for you. So I have these other ones. Let me download this little Bitmoji badge that I created in Canva. I actually created that in Canva and then put it into Giphy. And that one's working. So I will do that.
And then Kristina, sorry to interrupt. We did have a request. If you could please show how you inserted your friend's head on the Bitmoji image again. Someone just missed a step.
Sure.
You could show that again.
Sure. Yeah. I'm going to put this right back there. I'm just going to upload this one. That'll take a little time. And there we go. That's that little badge. Okay. So again, we want to put someone's head on another body. Okay. So I'm going to go find, I'm going to go on Google, and I'm going to look for Wonder Woman. I'm going to go to images. All right, and I'm going to become Wonder Woman. So I'm going to go, actually, I'll do that one. So I'm going to save this as Wonder Woman. Then I'm going to go into my Bunsy, and I'm going to put this one in there, Wonder Woman. I'm going to upload that picture right there. Okay, and now I'm going to put my own face on her. So let me go to remove that BG, and then I'm going to upload. I'm going to look here I have a headshot here. Okay, headshot. I'll look for my headshot. Should find it. Let me see. Maybe it's in downloads. Oh, you know what? I could. Let me see if I could put the Bitmoji face. Let's see if I can take that back. Oh, I'm going to take out the background. I'm going to put Bitmoji on the. I'm going to do the reverse. So I'm going to press. So I have the background out. I'm now going to press edit. Now I'm going to press erase. Now watch this. If I press erase, it erases. Okay. If I press restore, it will restore that and everything else in the background as well. So just so you know, erase and restore. I would use a very small brush size for that to get in those little nooks and crannies. Big if you want to get rid of like big pieces. So here I'm going to get rid of my Bitmoji body. So I'm just going to go to erase the Bitmoji body. I'll use a medium-sized brush so I can get in there, but not have to spend too much time with little pieces. All right. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to press download. And then I'm going to download the image. I'm going to press save. I have a lot of things to clean up on my desktop after today. Go back to my Bunsy. And instead of putting Lynn's real face on my Bitmoji body, I'm going to put my Bitmoji face on Wonder Woman. So I'm going to press plus. I'm going to press upload. And then now I'm going to drag that file in, just that head, and upload it. And now I'm going to, I have to find my face. Now I'm going to put my Bitmoji face on Wonder Woman. Again, I have to put it in so it looks like the same ratio. Maybe make Wonder Woman a little smaller. Right? Put her there. And now my Bitmoji face right in front of Wonder Woman. So we have the opposite there. So you can do it both ways. You could put real on a body. You could put Bitmoji on a real body. Or you can even take your real face and put it on a real body. Or switch Bitmoji bodies. Or, I mean, you could do different combinations. It's endless. Does that help, Gabby?
Yes, I think so. I did have another couple questions. We did have a request if you wanted to, if you could share your presentation. So if you wanted to drop it in the chat, we did have.
Oh, definitely.
Awesome, thank you. And we did have another question. So Natalie had actually asked, what account type did you have? I wondered if you could talk a little bit about the account type you have, and what you like about that, I guess.
What account I have for Bunsey?
Mm-hmm.
I have the full account for Bunsey. I am a Bunsey ambassador. I use Bunsey with my children at home, and I use Bunsey with small classes that come to our innovation lab. But yeah, I have the full account, which allows me to do all of these things right here. Everything in the full account is right here. So you have your 360 images, you're recording video, taking photos, uploading. Those are so important to me, to be able to upload my own images, record videos, and take photos. That, I feel, is what really sets Bunsey apart from Google Slides and PowerPoint, is the ability to record that video right in here. You just can't do that in Google Slides. You have to put the permissions and all those things. It's just impossible. So with that, I'm able to do so much with just those 3 basic tools, which really aren't so basic. And I'm just going to go back into the chat here, and I'm going to put the link to my Bunsey presentation right here, and then I'm going to go back to my Bunsey. So yeah, so these are all the great tools that you can use. Again, the flaming text is for this really cool text. Bitmoji is removed. BG is removing the background. Unscreen for removing from the GIFs. Lunapic, EasyGIF for some reason it wasn't working for me today. And Giphy, really great for creating GIFs. And Lunapic and Canva. Canva is such a rich site that it would need its own webinar, but I can show, oh, here we go. Here, it actually worked. I could do video to GIF right here, and it will actually say what's the beginning time, what's the ending time, what's the size, and I could press convert to GIF. Just know that videos have sound, GIFs do not have sound. And so now I have a GIF that I could put in. I will save that. Put that there. Again, GIFs are considered images, so they're like you can use them for so many things, and they don't cost a lot of space on memory. They don't take up a lot of room, and it's kind of like a fun way to get images in there through, like, I guess, like the back door. And here's the GIF. It was just a video, and I created a GIF out of that. Again, you can create GIFs out of just images. I did say I was going to show you Lunapic. So Lunapic is another way that you can remove backgrounds, but again, ads, but so much more. If I go to here, quick upload, and I put in the ad that we had. Now in remove.bg, it would just give me my head. But in Lunapic, I need to go through every color. So if I go here and I do transparent background, whatever color I choose, it will just make that transparent, and it has to be all connected. So Lunapic is better if you have an image in front of a colored background. It doesn't matter what color it is. It does not have to be green, but it does have to be the same color. See how much better that works when it's all connected in the same color. So again, but have fun with Lunapic. Look at all these things I could do. I can edit, I can skew, I can use a magic wand, I can make a mirror, flip, blur, I can put a rainbow effect, borders, I mean, a negative, a monochrome, I mean, so many things I could do with Lunapic that I just could put into Buncee so easily. Animations, here's reflecting water. I mean, so many things I can do that can go right in there. So have fun with Lunapic. I think once you go down that rabbit hole of playing Lunapic, it will take you a while to realize just how amazing it is, because there's just so many things you could do in Lunapic. And again, it's Canva again would need its own webinar, but I put that in there as a tool because you could definitely use that. And I think I've gone through all the tools. I think I've shown you a lot of different ways that you can really personalize your Buncees. Again, this is just a mishmash of different tools here, but you've seen how I was very thoughtful about using the remove.bg. Now you know what it looks like. Here, this one, this was that flaming text. The GIF makers, this is Giphy, this is Easy GIF. Again, using the remove.bg. Putting bodies, again, see if you can go on Google, try to find things through transparent background. That's what I did here. I wrote wig transparent background, and I put the wig on me. Otherwise you'd have to like cut out the hole for the face and things like that, but always try to find things with transparent backgrounds. Those of you who knew how to use, I'm sorry, this has just popped up. Those of you who use Bitmoji Classrooms, you have already a lot of those tools in your tool belt on removing backgrounds and things like that. So just use them in Buncee. Definitely use them in Buncee.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Kristina. This has been really amazing. Thank you so much for showing all of the different apps that you can use. App smashing is truly amazing, and it's really cool to see all of the different creative tools, edtech apps that you can smash together and use in Buncee. Buncee is, definitely would like to say the one-stop shop where you can pretty much anything that you need to add into Buncee, you can, and you can make that kind of your hub where you can have all of that in, and you can use Buncee to kind of create all different sorts of things using those different tools. So it's really cool to see. It's really cool to see the personal touch that you can really add to your Buncee by adding in your photo or your Bitmoji and using that to kind of tell creative and to really immerse yourself in your Buncees and in your stories. So thank you so much, Kristina. If you had anything else.
You're welcome.
Yeah, of course. And I think we're good as far as questions go. So thank you everyone so much for joining in. And of course, we do ask that like if you are using Buncee to add in photos or different images and things like that, definitely just be sure you have permission. Just as a cautionary, little advice for everybody, definitely make sure you have permission or that something is either Creative Commons or just you're not infringing on copyright or anything like that. So just as a little PSA, but it is really amazing to see how you can add all of these different things into your Buncee. So again, thank you so much, Kristina, and thank you everyone so much for joining in. I hope you have a great rest of your evening or day wherever you may be from. So take care, everybody, and thank you again for joining in. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Before I go, actually, I'm going to go and just share my screen one last time. And our next Idea O'Clock is coming up. So get ready for that. We are featuring Denise Wright, who's going to show us all about how you can do crafts and DIYs with Buncee. And that will be April 1st, also at 7 p.m. So hope to see you there. And again, thank you everyone so much for joining in. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.